Good morning then. We're live now, Kira. So, I am still downstairs. I don't like this kind of arena that I'm in here. It's kind of the entry to Friars Mill or to our office. But hey ho, here I am. So, I'm talking about standing up for something, right? It's one of those things that actually I think is important. It's funny, we've got a work experience person with us today, and she goes to university, and I think when you're in university and when you're in your sort of late teens, early 20s, you really, you go to university and there's lots of, I never went to university, by the way, but my friends did, so I'm just saying it as though I did. There's lots of things where they do, like, you stand for something, you go to societies and you go to events, rallies and stuff where you really stand for something. It's like that time of your life where you feel you should decide what you're going to stand for. And then as you get a bit older, some of the things that you stand for sort of fall by the wayside and you kind of forget about them. And I think it's a bit sad, really, that people do that, because I think it's really important to know what you stand for and then put it out there. And it can be good or bad, right? Whether you're a vegan or whether you think you like this event or that event, it doesn't really matter as long as you stand for something. And then when you do stand for something, you've got to have conviction around what you stand for. And so that being said, it's very hard when the feedback comes when you're standing for something and it's not quite what you want it to be. It's hard, people want to give you their opinion, and sometimes it's not the same as what you expect it to be. So I tell you, I did a Facebook Live on Tuesday, and we talked about networking. And I stand by the fact that in business you should be collaborative in nature, right? That was effectively my main point, is that you should find people that are the same as you. You should collaborate with them, and you should walk together with them. And it pisses some people off. Some people just say, no, actually your opinion's wrong. And I asked this question to people. I said, well, when this happens, when the trolls, whether in real life or not, they come and say stuff to you, like, how do you react to it? And somebody said to me, there's a one-liner that I really like, and it's, I don't have to prove you wrong for me to be right. And I think that's probably the key point when you're dealing with these situations. Me and Michael Wheat, I talk about Michael. Michael Wheat is a BNI leader. He's one of the guys that goes around the networking, and he loves BNI. He talked in that particular live about how his business has gone from 0 staff to 14 staff in a couple of years. So he's doing fantastically well with his business, which I love. I love to see entrepreneurs doing well in their business. And he puts this largely down to his BNI. And we disagreed. We butt heads, and we always butt heads with this same topic. But the great thing about Michael is he shows up and he says, hey Matt, whatever you've said, I disagree with you. And he gives me his opinion, and I take his opinion, I'll give him mine. And then we just sort of say, fair enough. It is what it is. We agree to disagree, and it's fine to agree to disagree. Because you're both standing up, you're both being counted, and you're saying, hey, this is my opinion, I'm going to stick with that. I'm not having you change my opinion. I believe in this in my heart and soul, and that's yours. And that's fine, and we're fine to have different opinions. So I think as you get older, and certainly as you sort of progress in business, you've got to stand up for what you believe, and you've got to just go with that vision along those views that you've got. Now, if you're a dick and your vision is, you're just being a dick for the sake of it, then it's not going to help very much. But if you're prepared to listen, provide feedback, have the conversation, tell people why you stand up for what you stand up for, I think you're on the right road. So that's my message for today. I think that's fair enough. I think it made some sense to me. Not sure. I'm pondering. You can see that I'm pondering. I'm not normally quite animated and stuff, but I'm pondering today. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining and liking my page and all that kind of jazz. Please share it, invite people and all that kind of stuff. We're not really used to doing it on a page. Feels a bit weird to ask for likes and shares. Sound like a YouTuber. Bye bye.